Welcome, Akumi. Hello. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Hello. Welcome, Andreas Augustus, the Roman. Welcome. Yes, blessed us. Now we are ready for world domination. Now we are ready for world domination. I'm doing great. Still having a little bit problems with my throat, unfortunately, but it's much better than last week. Unfortunately, but it was such a pain. But yeah, besides that, it's been going awesome. I really am. This stream is going to be awesome. It's going to be so much fun. Also, a lot of informational points. And I have included a lot of pictures. Alright. Let me check. Did I send out a tweet? I have no clue. I forgot. I know I was planning to do it, and I was on Twitter. But have I sent it? That is the question. Yes, I did. That is great. Yes, I did. That is great. Sasuga, yes. Yes, that one was still open. Usually it's on another screen window, but this time I've also got the PowerPoint thingy open. And there's some really awesome music on there. Some music. I included a few really tiny movies that I took, like videos, and with really awesome background sounds. Thanks for telling. Yes, I did take most of the pictures. Not all of them. I'm extremely terrible at like taking pictures. I'm usually the kind of person that just looks around, looks at stuff, likes it, and then just leaves again without taking any kind of pictures. But I did my best this time. For example, for Nara, because I've been there too during my trip. There are like 0 pictures of that. But we will going on Google Maps as well, and then I'll be showing the spots I visited there. Alright, let's move on to our amazing PowerPoint presentation. Not made by PowerPoint and not sponsored. Alright, so my place of the building, like my sleeping place, was in Osaka itself. And I went to Japan with a group trip. However, the group trip was it was a group trip where they would arrange everything for you, from flying from my country to Japan. They fixed hotels, they fixed that there was always someone that you can contact who was fluent in Japanese, just in case you had any emergencies or needed any help somewhere. But besides that, you were free to do whatever you wanted. So that's why I liked to go there. Hi Pixel, welcome. How are you doing? This is from one of the first, like the group trip. They organized like 3 small events, which was like, they organized like 3 events where you could go if you wanted. You weren't obligated, you didn't need to, but if you wanted, you could go. And yeah, so that was really awesome. And I really loved it because of that. And one of the first group trips they organized was to Osaka, which I joined, and it was really fun. Like, I've been to Osaka twice. One time to Tokyo, and I've also been one time to Hokkaido, which is in the northern part of Japan, which I can also really recommend. But the first trip was to Osaka, and it's where I took some of the most pictures, even. Wait, no, I did not. The most pictures I took in Kyoto. But Osaka was nice. Like, this was the... there's Osaka Castle. That's what this one is called. It's a really old building, with even the old walls still present. And they have like a small garden also on the side. It's not really that big, it's pretty small. But you could take an amazing picture over here, which I took. Like, yeah, just... It was... the Osaka Castle is one of the big tourist locations, so there were a few amount of tourists, but it was still doable. It was still, like, you could still just regularly walk around, see everything. And there were tourists, of course, but it was doable. So you could still take amazing pictures without there being a ton of tourists everywhere. This was, like, you could go into Osaka Castle, and on every floor there was information about the period on which it, when it was built. You were just not allowed to take any pictures, so we will be going to Google Maps later on and check the pictures they posted themselves. And so I'll go into more detail on the inside later on, but every floor you went to was just more information. They just did it so amazing. It was also really nice to look at and see how everything was set up. And this is like one of the views you had from when you was at the ferry top. Drinks. When you were at the ferry top, you had an amazing view. You could look all over Osaka. Or at least the spot in Osaka that it was. Because Osaka is also pretty big. And as you can see here on the ferry top, that's where you had the amazing view. Like, that's where you could walk around and have an amazing view. Just seeing all the trees and then all the buildings in the further with the mountains. Like, especially stuff like this. I always like it because back in my country, in the Netherlands, everything is flat. Like, there are no mountains. You will not be able to find any mountains. Yeah, so like 0 mountains. Ja, Westbank. Welcome. How are you doing? But yeah. Well, let's just say we have some fun stuff in the Netherlands, but I myself am not really a big fan of... I myself am not really aware of a ton of good stuff or good places to visit. Like, if people come to the Netherlands, I'm like, why? Oh yeah, we have huge tulip fields, which are really fun to look at when it's summer or something, like when they have all the flowers. But after that, it's just, yeah, and not really a colorful field anymore, because all the flowers need to keep growing. Alright, this was also in Osaka. Apparently this bridge is extremely famous. It's a pretty arced bridge, and yeah, on the left, like over here, there's actually a is my the one thing, yeah, alright, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, wait. Alright, like here on the left side, there's a really amazing shrine, or a temple. I myself did not, and a lot of other people did not take any pictures inside of the temple, for the big reason of, yeah, like, people come to temples to pray, buy some charms for good luck, or any other kind of things like that, so you don't want to really be walking around taking pictures of everything, filming everything. It's just out of respect. But I can definitely recommend going there. It's an incredibly zen place to go. Like, it's really quiet. There's a grind floor where you can walk over, and yeah, just walking around like there. There were almost no tourists, so there were no loud tourists either. It was really just extremely relaxing to just walk over there. It's, yeah, the temple is a bit over there. There are a lot there are a lot of old buildings. It really is really beautiful to just walk around and seeing everything. It's also really warm. Like, the entire trip was like 25 degrees. No clue what it is in American temperature, but just the temperature in regular temperature was 25 degrees. Alright, I have also been to Kyoto, which was also extremely beautiful. Like, these were all the pictures I took from Osaka. It was not a lot, but I had a lot of fun, and yeah. As I said, we'll be going through some Google Maps, so I'll be showing the exact locations. And once we go into Google Maps, I'll be sharing all the Google Map links as well, because I save all the good spots. I save them in Google Maps. I pin them all. I save them as locations, and every time I go and find new stuff, I just go there, and I go without a plan. Like, I go to Osaka, for example, and with no plan on what to do, I just go on Google Maps, look at something fun that I added to the list, and then go there. And on the way to there, I will find more funny looking things, or maybe I'll stumble upon a museum. If I want to, I can go visit the museum, otherwise I'll just pin it for next time, because this is definitely not the last time I'll be going to Japan. I really love Japan. This is also in Kyoto. Kyoto is more they have more buildings that are of older time periods. So they have a lot of old but beautiful looking wooden structures, buildings, all from really long ago, that are still standing, which is really amazing. And as you can see here, you have a lot of view of the hills. It's really beautiful to look at. Oh yeah, you guys will be seeing this guy a lot more. I try to keep the real life conversion as little as possible, so I try to block everything with the dabbing cat. I stumbled upon it and I was like, yes, I'll be using this. I'll be using it. I also have one picture of all the Polaroid photos I took at Maidcafes. And it took me so long to block my face from all of them. But I did it, so. And yes, this was in Kyoto. I like food. Food is great. And therefore, I bought food. This was candied strawberries indeed, with just a little layer of the candied syrup stuff that became hard. And it was so good. Like, the strawberries were so soft. It was really amazing. I also got some strawberry soda, which was literally soda with strawberry syrup and some strawberries in it. And a little bit of green. It was amazing. It was really good. I also got skewer, a shrimp skewer. Forgot to take a picture of it, but I got a shrimp skewer. It was a stick with shrimps on it, and it was good. I like shrimp. It was grilled. Yes. So yeah, this was all just when I arrived at Kyoto. Like, I came from the train station and started walking towards the middle location of Kyoto, where the most points are. Or, well, not really the middle location, but a location with a lot of good spots to visit. So yeah, you had to walk over a bridge. Then you came at another place with a long river. And then I came at the place over there. You see in the further part after I crossed another bridge. And there were a lot of little stalls. And one of the stalls sold candied strawberry, which was great, and soda. So I wanted it, so I bought it. At the place I went to, there was also a lot of temples. Again, temples, there are a ton of temples in Japan. And yeah, just looking at this, it's so awesome. Like, you can see that they went over it with something, but you can see the exact ways they walked. It's all just straight, and it just looks like, look at how it still stands, and how amazing it just looks. It was all made by hand. I'm always so surprised. This is the other side. This was the place you could walk at, and here you could just look at the amazing little Quint garden. And this temple I went to was pretty big, so this was all part of it. This is part of it, but this is also part of it. And in the back there was a walking area you could go to, like from walking from here all the way over to there, to the back, just walking through over there, and then eventually end over here. And you could also just sit and relax for a little bit with this pond. For example, this was one of the because I did, of course, walk all the way through all the green stuff, through the nature, and this was part of it. You have here a little scribbling water runway. They also had for each grass or moss, they added a sign that said exactly which type of moss or grass it was, which was really awesome to see, like for each type. And if you look closely, you could actually see the differentiations between each type of moss and grass, but you were only able to see it if you like knew they were two separate entities. Also, this is a little movie or video. This one has no sound, but as you can see, it was just water scribbling down. A lot of green trees, bushes, a few rocks with moss. It's just, yeah, it's amazing. Oh. Oh, yeah. There were two videos next to each other. Ha! I forgot. Yes. This is also at, yeah, like, somewhere over there. There was like a little, old Japanese tea room that was built that you were able to walk into and just sit and relax for a second. Like nothing else. You could just, you had of course to take your shoes off. There were a few, yeah, like cushions where you could sit on. There was a little table in front of you where you could sit, or there was some paper and some pens, like you could try to learn some calligraphy or just do some Japanese writing, just write some regular, or just sit and relax. Yeah, it was really comfy. Also really zen, like as you could hear from the sounds. There was barely any talking, especially over here. There was barely any talking. And, well, for the most part there was no talking. And that also made it just, yeah, just mesmerizing. This was also an old Japanese cabin. Really old style. Where someone famous used to live, like a famous movie star. He actually started the entire shrine. Like this, and this all started with this cabin. Because of a famous movie star. He wanted to make a temple, and first, after he got some money, he bought, or he let build a cabin. And later on he became bigger, so he got more money and went for and just made the entire temple. I do not know which to who or what it was dedicated to, because those information was written in kanji and I am not aware of kanji. I cannot speak kanji. Kawa! Kawa, welcome. Wait. Kawa. Here. This was from one of the temples I've been to in Kyoto. This was a little pond. And there was like a walking trail all the way in the back. And for each type of moss, they actually had signs for which type of moss it was. And just walking water, running water, more signs with types of moss. It was amazing. This was from a little, yeah, like a little cabin, a little bit further over there, where you could just sit and relax. Zero sounds, only the sound of nature. There was a table and a cushion where you could sit on and just relax. And we're back to here. Yeah. And yeah, all of that all originated from this one cabin, because a famous movie star made this cabin, and he wanted to have a skull to grow into a what's it called? Yeah, into the temple. So he wanted to build a temple dedicated to some sort of shrine, to spirit or god. And he started with this, and after he got pretty famous with his movie career, he got more money, so he made it into a full-on garden and temple. This is also part of it, like just some rocks where you could walk over the rocks. Moss is covered all over the ground. And as you can see, there's here little tea houses, and you could actually see inside of the tea houses. Like this is from when it was built. There's nothing done, like nothing new was added. This is just, well, except the tatami mats, of course, but besides that, everything is still in its original type, which was really amazing to see, like how everything's still standing. Like there were no bolts used, no machinery. It's all done with hands. And if you walked a little bit further, you could actually have this amazing view. It was a little bit of climbing, but it was like 6 or 7 minutes just walking a little bit up. So it was extremely close to each other. Like you had amazing views of nature, great views like this. Yeah. As you can hear, there's just, the only thing you hear is nature. There were not too many tourists everywhere, so especially these kind of spots where you walk through where you take like the forest paths, there was barely anyone, so it was really zen. Just looking like that, and that's also part of Kyoto, where you have a lot. Also, none of the videos or pictures have any sort of filter. So like these are the colors, just like they were. Like it's amazing. It was so brightly colored, everything. And so many different types of colors. It was really great. Just looking at it was amazing. And this is still at the same shrine, temple thingy. Like these were the some of the paths that you walked. You had the rocks, of course, but you also had little rocky pathways with moss everywhere, all around it. Little, yeah, like a little, what's it called? Yeah, gate. Little gate. Also, when you're in Japan and you see like these types of gates, usually they're bigger. But if you see big types of gates like this, always stand before it, give a bow, and then walk. It's the custom for when walking into shrines or temples. They usually have these big gates, like this, only much bigger. And the custom is, when you go inside of a temple, you bow before the gate, you bow to the gods or to the spirits as to what it is dedicated to, as a gesture for, yeah, how to say it exactly, yeah, it's more like to you bow to the gods or shrines that are being worshipped in the temple as as a hello. Yeah, it's more of a hello, for thank you for letting me in, or sorry to disturb you. And then you just walk around. Also, when exiting for the big gates, you stand on the other side, you also give a bow, and then you walk further. So when going in, you give a bow, and when going out, you also give a bow to say thanks for letting me, thanks for having, thanks for letting me visit. Yes. This is also another part of the same shrine. Like it was massive. There were so many little, little Japanese type buildings. It was really nice to look at. For this, you could not walk to it or onto it, of course, but there was a little pathway that let you at least see it, which was already more than enough. There's also another part of the view with all the different types of trees, bushes. There's some tables lined up here. And at the further part you see more mountains and a little bit of Kyoto. There's also the bamboo forest. Bamboo forest, always a lot of tourists because it's also not that big. There's also some trees, of course, but most of it is bamboo. Like, it's just tons of bamboo sprouts, like going high up. Oh, also over here. Yes, over here, close to here, was a little spot where you could actually sit at, and they gave you some free matcha tea and a sort of cookie, which was really amazing. Like, you could just sit down, get some matcha and a cookie. Yes. I think I messed up. Hey Yummy, welcome. I think I messed up one of the follow orders. So let me check for a second. Hi May, welcome. Doing great. Currently talking about my Japan trip and how awesome and amazing it was. Alright. Yeah. Oh, there's only 2. Alright. That's good. Yeah, Japan is amazing. I can go through the pictures just a little bit quick for you. Okay. Alright. And it's back. Unfortunately, I'm not there anymore. I've already been back for a while, but it was amazing. I was there for 2 weeks. But yeah, mate, these were like some of the pictures that were shown already. Ah, Sagi, welcome. Welcome. Yes, this was all part of a shrine, for example. Yeah, for real. Like, I was actually thinking of going into a net cafe, like an internet cafe, to try to stream, but no, it failed. There were none closely. Alright, these were like one of the pictures that were just shown for now, and there was like a little Japanese wooden style restaurant where when you got your ticket, oh yeah, like that, I could use my phone to stream. Actually, maybe I'll do it next time. Ooh, best food? My most favorite food in Japan is curry rice. Curry rice. Curry rice. It's my favorite. It's cheap and it's so delicious. But yakiniku is also great, which is unlimited meat that you can grill yourself. So that's also definitely something I recommend. Ah yes, good luck on fellow. Gambare. But yeah, good foods that I've eaten. Besides that, we're almost done with Kyoto, and we'll go over to the Maidcafe pictures. Yes, this was in Kyoto as well. There are a ton of those things, of these small, like little gates where you have to walk through. Like tons of them are there, and it's really beautiful to see. Yeah, and after that, I went to the bamboo forest, and now we go over to maid cafes. Maid cafes, yes. Yes. Isn't this adorable? Who could resist something this cute? I mean, look at it. It's staring into your soul, begging to not get eaten. But you have to. I went, so just to generalize it, to maid cafes, I went there at least once a day. Sometimes I went twice a day, and I've visited around 7 or 8 different kind of maid cafes, which was really amazing. Like really. Yeah. The thing in Japan is that most people do not speak English. So if you go to Japan, either use Google Translate a lot. Google Translate, it's not perfect, but currently it's pretty up to date and it gets the idea across. So you get pretty far with Google Translate if you want to. I've only used Google Translate to like search up words. I cannot cook at all. I cannot cook at all. I once tried to bake some fish, and I may or may not have preheated the pan and not done any oil in it. So I put the fish in it and it got stuck, and I tried to turn it around. It worked with a lot of trouble, and then it got stuck in the other way. It was like scrambled eggs fish. Hi Tomo, welcome. Hello. How are you doing, Tomo? But yeah, you could like order. Yeah, it's more of the regular thing they did. Like the most known maid cafe I went to this trip was Maid Dreaming. They are more accustomed to tourists. So there's always a maid that can at least speak a little bit English to get all the points across. And no, I'm not talking to you. And it always gets a point across. And yeah, what was new with Maid Dreaming, at least what I've been to Maid Dreaming before, because they are at multiple locations in Japan, and this time they always said nya. I was flabbergasted. It was so adorable. It was so amazing. Like for everything they said nya, and they also explained how everything worked, of course. And once they explained everything, you actually had to say okay nya or okay nyan. Oh, it was amazing. And as I said before, I went with a group trip, so we were with 30 people. We went to Japan, and I always try to take some people with me to the maid cafes, because everyone always thinks it's like really cringe, and it is. It definitely is. I can confirm it. First time I went, it was cringe, but it was awesome. And after that, I just went every day. And a lot of the people I took with me, like a lot of the people I took with me, actually enjoyed it. It wasn't for everyone. Like, some people enjoyed the experience. Well, it did not give me goosebumps, because I've been to Japan before a few times, and the other times I also went every day to a maid cafe, so I'm already extremely used to it. I was like, this is amazing. Yes, I like it when they say, okay, Nyan. Also, if you wanted to ask one of the maids something, like if you had a question about the menu or anything else, you had to say Nyan Nyan. Otherwise, they wouldn't come to you. They forced you to say Nyan Nyan, which was really fun. Like some of the people that went with me on the group trip, I made them say Nyan Nyan to ask the mates something. They were always so cringing. It was so fun, and a few of them actually liked it as well. Like others, a few of them actually wanted to join me on multiple maid cafe journeys. However, I took a lot of them with me, and a lot of times, but not always, because there are maid cafes. Yeah, fair. And Yande. Yeah, the maid cafes were so awesome, but there are two different types of maid cafes. Like, I generalize it by saying maid cafes because that's what everyone used to, and everyone gets an idea of a maid cafe. But there are two different types. You have maid cafes, and you have concept cafes, or how they say it in Japanese, Concafe. You have Meiro Cafe and Concafe. Concept cafes are something like maid cafes, only with a different theme. Like, I've been to some Concafes, and they had more like nature fairies theme. So their dresses and their outfits are not based on maids, but on nature fairies. Yes, every cafe has a theme. I've also been one that was really amazing. They were nyakubas. They were a nyakubas, which is a cat and a succubus. And their outfits were amazing. Yes. But yeah, they're like based on themes, so they don't have their general maid outfits. They have outfits that resemble concafes. Yes, basically. And with concafes you also have more interaction with the maids or whatever theme they currently have. For example, at concafes you go there and there is a maid or a fairy or the what the theme is, and they will actually try to keep talking with you. Like, you can go there for, like, usually they have hours. Like, you pay 2,000 yen for an hour. No, it's still safe for work. It's still safe for work. Don't worry. But yeah, at concept cafes they more like they usually have some sort of bar theme or table, but they will keep talking with you. Like you can have conversations about what you've done in Japan. I always start with if they like anime or if they like manga, if they know Vtubers, if they like Vtubers, what kind of Vtubers are they a fan of. Those were like sort of my conversation starters, and then I just kept talking with them for like an hour, or sometimes it was too fun and then I went for 2 hours. You pay like 2,000 yen, which is around 15 to 16 euros, and then you can have unlimited alcohol for that 1 hour. Like they will just keep making drinks for you, and that the 2,000 yen is alcohol, and they also have sometimes like for 10 euros or 11 euros for an hour. Then you can only drink soft drinks, so just some awesome sodas. Alright, on to the next picture. This is also at Maidcafe. Like, look at it. It's a burger that looks like a bear. It's the Kuma burger. It's a Kuma burger. Oh yeah, and also at Maidcafe at least, every time you order something like this, the maid will come to you, they will give you the food, and then they will tell you to do a spell on the food to make it more delicious. For example, one of the spells you have to do is Oishiku nade moe moe kyun. And they do it first, so you know what to say and how to do it. Like you make those heart shapes with your hands as well when doing it. And then you have to do it. So the maid will do it once first to show you how to do it, and then ask you to do it with them. Yeah, it's one of the more known and used spell. But they have a lot of versions. They also have Oishiku nare moe moe kirin, for example. Yeah, there are a lot of versions. But it's always so much fun. And honestly, it does make your food taste better. Yes, it does. People can say it doesn't, but it does. I say it does. It's so great. And makes it, yeah. It's also an entire experience. Like, even if you're not a really big fan of maids or anime or maid cafes, if you go to Japan, I can definitely recommend to go at least once, because it's an entire experience of itself. Here, like, look at it. Look at it. These two words from Maidcafe, they really always go all out. This is also for this one. This one I got from Conceptcafe, and the maid that made this one, it was her first day. It was her first day. It was so adorable. Like, another maid was teaching her how to do everything and stuff like that. And while they were also chatting with me, talking. And then I asked for dessert, and they made this one. It was their first attempt. They did so good. They really did great. And these ones are from Maidcafe, and they always have different types of flavors. Like, this is a bunny, because you have your pyonpyons. Yes, I always say to the maids, kawaii sugite yo. Meccha kawaii. Kawaii sugite means like it's too cute. It's too cute. and then they were always like, yeah, I can understand. They're way too cute. It was so amazing. This was also the first Conceptcafe I went to when I went there. Like with my previous trips, I only went to like actual maid cafes, like maid dreamings, where they have maids, but they just serve you more. Like they deliver the food, do a little spell. If it really isn't that busy, then there's a chance we'll have a few little conversations with you. But that's it. And at Conceptcafe, they talk to you the entire time, and it was so amazing that from now on, I will always go to concept cafes. And maid cafes, of course. Yes, it's ice cream. For example, for this is ice cream. These are 2 tiny marshmallows for the Neko ears. This is some whipped cream. And there's some cornflakes at the bottom. And over here as well. This was a chocolate version, so there's some chocolate sauce. Some whipped cream, some cornflakes, this is also some whipped cream, only strawberry flavor, some chocolate, ice cream, cookies with cat paw, chocolate sauce spread, some more candy thingies, and a big marshmallow in the shape of a tori, like in the shape of a bird. Tori is bird. And this was the cat version. And this is the bunny version. So some whipped cream, strawberry flavor, cookie, another cookie for the ears, more cookies, ice cream, some strawberry syrup, some whipped cream, cornflakes, and a cherry. Oh yeah, there was also here some melon flavor sauce. Yes, melon. They have a lot of melon related stuff. Oh, over here you have you can see it better. Some whipped cream, chocolate sauce, some cornflakes. Also, there's my power bank. And this is melon soda. Melon soda is the best drink ever. My most favorite drink in the entirety in Japan is melon soda. It looks extremely chemical, but it doesn't even taste too chemical. It tastes really like melon. It is my most favorite drink. Also, this was with alcohol. It was a giant, giant cup. Like, there was at least half a liter in here. Sodas are around 500 yen, which is like 3 to 4 euros. And that is, at least in Maid Dreaming. In Maid Dreaming, it's a little bit more expensive. But in the vending machines, the melon soda is like 100 yen, which is 66 cents for half a liter bottle. So yeah, vending machines are great. And this is also great. Like, this one was 800 yen because it contains alcohol and it's a pretty gigantic one. And 800 yen is around 5 to 6 euros. And this is apparently something really famous in Japan. It's an ice cream that you put in alcohol. It's like, they call it highball. I'm not too sure if I remember, it's something, it's a mix of whiskey, if I am correct, but I'm not too sure about it. I just drink it and it's good, so I don't question it too much. But it's like, they put some just regular soda water with some highball, and then they put a soda flavored ice cream in it. And apparently it's something pretty common in Japan. which was pretty surprising. This was at one of the concept cafes that I've visited 3 times. And I got it as a service from the owner. The owner of this concept cafe was awesome. Alright. Yes. Yes, we have arrived. I got a total of 45 Polaroid pictures. And it took me quite a while to make sure everything was blocked. But yes. Yes. Just yes. A total of 45 Polaroid pictures. But yeah, as you can see, it's each made, like these were from Maid Dreaming. They put them in these thingies. And the others are all from concept cafes. Like, I always try to do different kind of poses, because there are a few usual poses that you do, like the nyan nyan, or a peace sign, or making a heart. But I try to, I try to make sure that there were some other poses as well. Like, from here I got Kabedon. My first Kabedon ever. This concept cafe was amazing. It was also from here. Oh, and this Maidcafe, this Polaroid picture, it's from the concept cafes from here. Here. This was the owner. I took a Polaroid picture with the owner. It was amazing. The owner, it was such a nice guy. Honestly, he was amazing. I also chatted with him a little bit about Japan and anime, VTubers. At one point, like, concept cafes are usually pretty small. Like, they can maximum fit a total of 6 people, or at least this one had. Others can fit up to 9. There are more bigger ones, but the ones I visited were all pretty small. But yeah, so at one point I was like the only person there. And so I started chatting with the owner, with the maids, and I've got a great picture of that as well. I'm not sure if it's the next one. I forgot. Yeah. Like here. There were like 4 maids. I was the only person here. I was sitting here. They do take reservations, I think, but you will need to do it in fluent Japanese. But they usually just are not that busy. If you are alone or with someone else, like with the 2 of you, there's always a spot available. Like, you can always just go there. Like, I went there. The funny thing about how I discovered all of those concept cafes was there was a big street, and there were a ton of maids there, just handing out flyers for concept cafes or maid cafes. And what I did, I just walked up to one of the maids, or just walked up to one of them. I of course looked if they had cute outfits, and if they did, I walked up to them, grabbed one of the flyers from them, and asked them where it was. And then they said where it was, and then I said, all right, I'll be going there, in full Japanese, of course. And then they said, shall I bring you there? And they always bring you then to the place, which is really awesome. And yeah, like, they bring you to a big apartment building with like 9 stories. You go to the 7th floor, and around some shady corner, there's the Maidcafe or the Concept Cafe. It was so shady, but those places were the best concept cafes ever. Also, in this one, they also had a lot of funny games, and we did a Batsu game with like lemon, like squeezed lemon, and if you lost, you had to shot one lemon drink. And the game that we played here mostly was, you've got this keg with all holes, and you had little swords that you needed to put in there, and if the captain shot out, you lost. They also had a dartboard, which I also did a bit of, which was really fun. like just a bit of darting. I darted against all of the mates. Like 2 mates were one team, 2 mates were one team, and I was one team. It was so much fun. Also, this was one from Maid Dreaming. Like it's just so awesome. Also, this was from one of the Maid cafes. Yeah, like this was from one of the Maid cafes. It was Cafe and Bar Sweet Moon. I'll be dropping more links later on, so don't worry. I'll be dropping the links to all of the Maid cafes I visited. And no worries. If you're ever in Japan, you can save them. If you're ever there, you can just visit them. And from Sweet Moon, it was, yeah. I'll be sharing some more pictures later on. Yeah, so that was the Maid Cafe experience. Like, go there. It's so much fun. And always, at least the first time you go to a Maid Cafe, get a Polaroid picture. Like, look at all of them. They are all so amazing. It's so much fun to just have a little souvenir that you can take with you. And they always, like the mates, they decorated themselves. So, yeah, definitely go there. It's so worth it. And they always write some thank yous. Of a few of them, they also wrote on the back a lot of a lot in Japanese, like really big thank you. Oh yeah. Next one will be one of the karaoke sessions. Talking about karaoke sessions for one of the Maid cafes. Let's see, where was it? I think it was this one. Yeah, it should be this one. The reason why the entirety is covered is because I met some random Japanese people inside of one of the concept cafes and started talking with them as well. And then we did a group picture into Polaroid. An omamori? Like, do you mean just some souvenirs? Or just some merchandise? Or something similar to that? Because I took a ton of stuff with me. I took the maximum of the max I was able to bring with me. Which I'll also be sharing, of course. Yeah, I got from the shrines, I got some good charms. And besides that, I bought a lot of merchandise. They'll in the pictures after this. But yeah, for this, like I met some random Japanese people. It was really fun. We did a Polaroid picture with everyone together as well. And after that, I and 4 other Japanese people that I met inside of the Maid Cafe, we went karaoke. This was on the last day, or no, it wasn't this one, because this one 18. Another one, I don't think. Oh wait, we didn't get a Polaroid picture. Never mind. We got some group pictures. Yeah. I know, right? I like them so much. I noticed them, and I was like, yeah, I'll be using those definitely. I love the dabbing cats. They seem perfect. But yeah, for the last day, the last Maid Cafe I visited, I went with 4 Japanese people to karaoke. This was the day my voice started already breaking and started to get really bad. And then I thought, well, why not go to why not go with 4 random Japanese people to a karaoke bar or to a karaoke? And over there I broke the remaining bit of my voice. Like on the flight back, there was literally no sounds coming out of my mouth. I was so lucky that I was with the group. Uh, I was so lucky that I was with a group. They did a lot of talking for me on the way back from the plane. So on the last flight, it was like 14 hours flight from Taiwan back to the Netherlands, and I slept for most of it, and after that my voice was already at least a little bit more back. So that helped a lot at customs coming back. Yeah, it was so amazing. So yeah, I've got a little video from the from one of our karaoke sessions. From our karaoke session. It was awesome. Yeah, we did a little bit of Evangelion. It was so much fun. Yeah, it was great. Like, the 4 Japanese people I met were really awesome guys. It was fun at karaoke, but my voice, it was already starting to break, and at the end of the karaoke, it was gone. This is also a place I've visited, I haven't visited this one, but I want to visit it. It's in Osaka, and it's a pretty interesting restaurant. I've never seen this type of concept before. They have little pools where there are fish swimming, and you go sit at the table and you get a fishing pole and you have to fish your own fish. I still want to go there one day. Like, next time I'm back in Japan, I want to go and try it. Because there are literally just fish swimming around, and yeah, like, you get a fishing pole and they explain you can get it cooked, baked, or fried, but you have to catch it first. And what you catch is what you buy. It's an amazing concept. And also, like, look at the building. Like, there's a boat coming out of the front. In Osaka there are a lot of buildings like these, where there are like art things coming out of the front of the building. But yeah, this was my most favorite game. Oh, tot matte. 1 second. ちょっと待ってね。What was it? はい。あ、やべ。What was it again? はい。ちょっと待ってね。Forgot to do a little bit. And I'll be coming back on it. There we go. Yes. Yes. All right. Yeah. This was my most favorite game in the arcade. I went to arcades. My most favorite arcade is Round 1 because they just have a ton of stuff to do. They have a lot of claw machines, which is extremely bad for my wallet. But they have also a ton of rhythm games, or just games like this, where you get actual physical cards from them. And this game is from Kantai Collection. For those that are aware, it's anime, or for those that are not aware of it, it's a really awesome anime about girls that are ships that battle aliens. Yes, That basically sums it up. They are ships themselves. It's a great anime. Definitely go and watch it. Yeah, we also have this temple. Or another shrine that I've visited also in Osaka. And this shrine was for... it was dedicated to a cat spirit, which is why there are also a lot of those lucky neckos. And what you have to do with these if you see those type of things, these are praying places. Like, you grab a 5 yen coin. 5 yen coin is like a fortune coin. It's what they use for fortunes and all stuff like that. You can, of course, use other coins, but 5 yen coin is the symbol for luck. So, if you really want the best experience, use it. Use the 5 yen coin. And you throw it in there. Then you clap 2 times. Give a bow. Do your wish. While still bowing. And then get up. And then your wish has been sent to the lucky neko. Or to the spirits. Or to whatever they are worshipping. Yes, I have also been to the Hololive Collab Cafe, which was amazing. It was so much fun. The thing is, this is a concept cafe, not the concept cafes that we are aware of. Like, not a Maidcafe type of thing. This is just a theme cafe. So they just have the entire place is based upon Hololive Holocs, the Holocs, and yeah, they had a lot of merchandise, and I bought a lot of merchandise, and money did poof. Money did poof. Yeah, like for real, like taking away the stands. They were so amazing. This was the menu they had. So they had a La Plus version. They had a Takana Lui version. Akuri Koyori version. Sakamata Chloe version. And an Iroha. Kakana Iroha version. I went for the La Plus. I had the Chloe burger twice. Yeah, the Chloe burger was great. It was like a little hamburger, and it was so amazing. The steak was also really good. Definitely worth it. And I had Takane Louis drink, which looks like the wine, but was just some grape juice. I had Koyori's drink, which was really interesting. Like, Koyori's drink was interesting AF. It was like a pudding sort of drink, and you got a little small measurement beaker with it, where some syrup was in it, and you had to like pour it in, like just like you were mixing some potions or something. It was so fun. And yeah, Chloe's drink was some yeah, it was some Japanese tea, like cold tea, with some fruits in it. This was really good. Also, if it was your birthday, you could get like a really special menu. But that was only if it was your birthday during that month. So yeah, that's it was not my birthday. Pain. There was also a small dessert and a giant dessert. Like, this was 1200 yen. This was double the price, but look at what you got. Yes, the Holo Cafe, the Holox Cafe. This thing was massive. Like, there was cornflakes, there was whipped cream, there was jelly, strawberries, whipped cream, a little bit of pudding thingy, more strawberries, ice cream, 2 bananas, some more whipped cream, and a flag. It was so delicious. Yeah, this was like one of the things they had on the wall. And let me see. Oh yeah, over here, this was the meat burger with grape juice, and it was really good. We also got some miso and some rice with it, and just a few fries, just because. Also, these things were eatable. So yeah, you could actually eat. You could actually eat them. You could eat Laplace. And yes, this was the time I went with Njore, my Vtuber sibling. We went. We had an actual real life meetup, and we did a bit of anime shopping. We did some gaming at the arcade. And we went to the Hololive Sweets Paradise Cafe, which was really fun. It was really fun with Njore. Also, our father, Pixel, is also currently in the chat. He is our father. He has designed both of our models. Like, you should definitely check him out. He has amazing art. Yes, I met the alien. And yeah, like, I had the burger here. This was the pudding drink with the syrup. And Noro had some pasta. And some drinks. It was really fun. I really enjoyed meeting up with Noro. I also met up with another online friend from somewhere I've met at one of the Vtuber fan servers, and I actually met up with him as well, which was also really fun. We also went to the Sweets Paradise and did some anime shopping. It was fun. Yes, we're onto our merchandise. This was all the manga that I bought. It was a lot. I was allowed to take like 23 kilograms for one suitcase twice, so I could bring 2 suitcases that both of them were allowed to be 23 kilograms. One of them I filled to 23 kilograms and the other was 23.1 kilograms, which was completely fine, thankfully. I also had hand luggage, which was allowed to have a maximum of 7 kilograms, and mine was 7 kilograms. I also had a backpack, which I did not weigh. I put a lot of heavy stuff in there. It was like another 5 to 6 kilograms. So I had like 50, 60 kilograms of merchandise with me. Something about like that. It's what I brought back with me. Some candy. I found a lot of Hololive related stuff. This was food. Oh, next pack. And it's gone. I found some chocolate thingies. I got this one from a claw machine. This is the best stuff ever. It's popcorn, but it tastes like pudding. It's pudding taste popcorn. Like pudding taste popcorn. It's... What else needs to be said? Like... It's popcorn. Like actual regular popcorn. With pudding taste. It's the best. It's the best thing ever. Also got some instant what's it called? I think sort of soup. Chicken soup. And I got an instant miso. Yeah, because I like miso. And this was cheap. And there is no miso here in the Netherlands, which is pain. Also got some candies. More candy. And some jelly. And more candy. This is my most favorite. Like everyone is most likely aware of Pockies. Yeah, these are Pockies, but with almond crush. These are so delicious. These are my favorite type of Pocky. Onto more merch, because I got more. And we're definitely not done. I got some DVDs. The full season of Dog Days. Dog Days is a really fun anime. Like, it's one of the anime I watched early on. So when I saw it, it was like 30 euros or something. So definitely worth it. So I took it. And of course this one. This Kuma ears and this cat ears came from Maidcafe. I got a fox mask, of course. Got a little Anya. Got it from a claw machine for like 66 cents. I got it on the first try. A Miku. Some Hiragana. And some acrylic stands, some pens, a little badge. Another a Megami. I like Megami. Megami is great. So when I saw a Megami keychain, I went for the Megami keychain. And a good deal for some random buttons and keychains. So I bought that as well. And another plushie cat boy named Soul. Don't know where it's from what anime, but I got it for 200 yen. It was also from a claw machine. So it was fun. And some chopsticks. I really love these chopsticks. I saw them and was like, yes, I want them. And onto more merch. We are not done. We are definitely not done. More Hololive. Like, this is all Hololive merchandise. A lot of this is from the Holox cafe. Like some keychains here, tumbler, acrylic stands. Never mind, most of this is not from Holox Cafe. But there are still some Holox Cafe things. Hi Spank. Yeah. I also got a glass from a lottery. Posters. And there's more. This is mostly from Holox Cafe. Like clear files. I got these from Animate. Yes, the sacred stage. Some more buttons, Holox Cafe buttons. Some blankets. Some other stuff. Yes, it's a lot. And it was all worth it. But money went poof. Money went poof. Oh. On there. I'm noticing there's one slide missing. 1 sec. I'm adding one more in. Because there was one more in Kyoto. Like one amazing type of candy food stuff that I ate. And it was so good. And I want to share. Because it looked so amazing as well. Alright. Now, the big question is, where is it? Where is that picture? ちょっと待ってね、みんな。ちょっと待って。Oh no, I was extremely lucky. Like the moment I got back from Japan, I got paid. Oh, I haven't posted. All right. Oh, almost done. I've got it. I should have it over here. It should be over here. Yes. Now it's over there. Now we're bringing this thing that's over here over to here. Now we do this, that. Then we go over to brewery. Oh yeah, here. Throwing it in. Yes. I'm sure you guys will be enjoying this as well. Center. Presento. Hi. Dekta. Yes. Look at this. Look at it. Just look at it. These are little cakes. Like they're little cakes. They're so adorable. I had to eat them. Yeah, the hands is fine. They were really small. Like they all fitted in like a little plastic cup. And yeah, it's so worth it. They look just so adorable. This was in Kyoto. Alright. I still have to place all of the merch away somewhere. My entire room is filled with anime, filled with stuff. I have no clue. Alright, now we're switching over to... there were like 6 of them. I think there were 6 of them. Oh no, there were 9. There were 9. I got 9 of them. So I had to eat 9 of them. Yes, I actually did. 9 of them. Alright, now we will be going onto Google Maps. This is going to be fun as well. Alright. Full screen. And let's go over the maid cafes first. Because we just covered the maid cafes. I'd like to go over there first. Let's change this one up. And let's change it to this. And this should be the one. And show. There we go. Alright. Let's switch chat. Flip. Ah, that does not work. That does not work. Alright. I'll just do it like this for a bit. Alright, we are now on Google Maps. Welcome. These are all the maid cafes that I've visited. This was one. There. Koyo. And there. Alright. This was one of the maid cafes I visited. They don't really have any pictures. But there were like 3 concept cafes over here. And if we take a good look, will I be able to? If I remember correctly, they did have like a live view. Yes, found them. Yes, this was one I visited. This one is called Treklet. And it's like has this marine ship type look. Just look how awesome it looks. Like walking around in here, and then there are all maids walking around. It's awesome. It's really awesome. They don't unfortunately have any other kind of pictures. It depends. Some of the cafes actually made this. Like this is done by someone named ePark, and they just go into little shops or little places to give a 3D view. I would not be surprised if they have to pay for that, of course. But yeah, for some, you can actually walk inside, but not in most of them. It's just that I discovered that this one did have. Well, so that's one called Treklet, and if we look, they are located over here. They're over there. As you can see, it's a little hard to see, but here you go. This is from Treklet. You can either go over there into an elevator or there into an elevator, then go to the 9th floor, and there is the building located. There's another one, or there's another two over here even. One, no, it's just this one. There are two over here that I visited at least. One is called Bloody Gothic. It's like sort of monster gothic type, and it's also in here. They have, for example, these kind of things. So if you're more of a fan for gothic and creepy kind of stuff, then definitely make sure to check this out. Let's see, do we have a picture of the maids? Did they share something? That's, for example, one outfit. This is the door handle to get inside of the Conceptcafe. It's literally an arm. Here. You have an arm that you need to pull to open the door. It's awesome. They unfortunately have no pictures of any of the maids. Which is sad. Right, we have had Bloody Gothic. So Bloody Gothic is, let's see, it's on the 6th floor. No, yeah, 6th floor. So same place as Treklet, only instead of this 9th floor, it's the 6th floor. So if you're a fan of Gothic and gore or stuff like that, just go to Bloody Gothic. It's worth it. It's really fun. Now we've had this one. Oh yeah, this one is also over here. Maidcafe Caramel. The funny thing is, with Maidcafe Caramel, it's over here. The time I went there, they had an event going. Let's see if I can. I need to go. I do have a picture of. Yeah, let's do it like this. See. Oh, but that was not what I wanted. That's not what I clicked. Pain, Pekko. Alright. Let's add a new one. And then we go to here. Yes. Alright. Let's move it. All the way over here? Yes. And go to set link. Alright, Bloody Gatek is this one. And this one. And from Trekklad, it's this one. And this one. And let's see, did I have another one? Oh yeah, Maidcafe Caramel. When I went there was an event going. So they had someone dressed in a SWAT outfit. One was dressed in a nurse outfit. One was dressed in a detective outfit. Yes, everyone was so amazing. Another one in a detective outfit. And yeah, everyone at Maidcafe Caramel was so awesome. I went on a Polaroid picture with everyone. It was great. But yeah, one detective, two detective, police, SWAT, and a nurse. It was awesome. Their outfits were also really great. Yes, let's keep it at really great. Alright. Back to Google Maps. But yeah, so Maidcafe Caramel is over here. And then it's like you go up here. And then it's the second one. Yes. It should be the second one. Sugar Time. It's a really nice place. Like the interior is also really nice looking. But they don't have any pictures of that, unfortunately. And I had too much fun to make pictures. Like you're also not allowed to take pictures of the maids. So it's also not like I really have any other pictures that I made of the maids. Except for the for one of the others that I was at. Because there the owner made the picture, so that was fine. This was also one that I visited. Over here, let's start. This was my main point. Animate. Animate has all official goods. It has a lot of official goods of like DVDs, CDs, merchandise, keychains, you name it. There's a high chance they have it. If it's a just recently published anime or manga. Because that's when they come into the animate. This is a pretty small one. 2 floors were from the animate. And another was, if I recall, yeah, it was Melon Books. Definitely, if you go anime shopping, definitely go to Melon Books first. The reason is, Melon Books is second hand. And second hand in Japan is basically brand new. So go there first. It saves you a lot of money. If you can't find it here or at Mandarake, which I'll also be showing later, then you can start looking at Animate or second floor over there. It's also a really good second-hand store. And there's a card shop below if you want to. But yeah, back to the Maidcafe. Yeah. Let's see, here was Animate, so it was here. This was the very first one I went to, the very first Conceptcafe. Let's see. Is there one where they were open? Oh look! Oh nice! This is a good one to show. As you can see, maids are standing everywhere and handing out flyers. No! Oh. Yeah. They're open. It's a really small area. And yeah, as you can see, they're on this street for the animate. There's a lot of maids walking around. Yeah, here you can take a small look inside. It's really small. There are like spots for 4 or 5 people. And yeah, as you can see here, there are all sorts of maid cafes concept cafes in this entire street. Like, this entire street is covered with them. And you... No, I want to go back. No. Just go to January. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, they're maids just handing out flyers. Like, you walk by, they try to hand you flyers. And what I did, I just went every day to a random maid that was flyering, grabbed one of them, one of the cards, the flyers, and just went to the Maidcafe. It was really awesome. Let's see. There weren't a lot of here. Yeah, it's more back. Let's see. January 21st. Looked like the January 21st was when everything was open, so it's the best one. But yeah, you can see concept cafes like literally everywhere. Let's see. There's a really good place, like really awesome concept cafe up there. If I correct, over here. You have to go in here, go up, over to there, and there's a really awesome and fun concept cafe. I've been there more than one time. The maids were awesome. It was really good and fun to visit. How many like different ones? Or I went to in total? Because if we have to count different ones, I think I went to 7 or 8 different ones. Yeah, something like that. 7 to 8 different ones. And I went at least once to a Maidcafe every day. Or yeah, sometimes I went twice a day to Maidcafe or Concept Cafe. There's also a really good one over here, which is called Maidreaming. Maidreaming for tourists. So if you don't speak Japanese very well or not at all even, Maidreaming is a place to go to. They have a location here and a location further up ahead. This one is a smaller one, but up ahead they have a bigger one, bigger location. But in here there's at least always someone who can at least speak a little bit English, and they have English menus. So if you don't, if you can't like have a conversation with someone, it doesn't have to need to be a proper conversation, but as long as they can understand you. If you are not able to have such a conversation where they are completely able to understand you, or where you're able to figure your way out and know what they say as well, I definitely recommend going to Maidreaming. Maidreaming is fun anyways. Like, it's the one that I used to go to the most in my previous trips because it's just so adorable. And Maidreaming had those really cute desserts. They have a lot more things. So, if you want to, definitely go there. I can start dropping links, but I think, yeah. Do you guys want me to, what would you guys prefer best? Having us tweet in where all the locations are posted, or me just posting them now in the chat? Or I can also post them as a comment on this video. Because I can post them like on the community tab here in YouTube. because that's a good one. That's also a good option. You can post on all locations there. Let's move a little bit up here. Oh, we see. Did we actually see? No, we did not. I don't think we did. No. No, we did not see. There's another Maidcafe. Like it's mostly there are a lot of good concept cafes in this street. Let's see, where was it again? It was further away from Maid Reaming. And it wasn't over here. If I recall, it should be over. Is it over here? Why are we in March 20? No. It's over here. May 21st. Wait, what? It's over there. Or not. Alright. We're going to check it on another way. Because let's just use... Oh yeah, it was that one. Yes, right. At one of the concept cafes that I visited, that was really good. I've been there like 3 or 4 times. And it was the one with the dart ball. Ah, yes, I think it was here. Yes, it was here. In front of the Love Karat building. Let's see, let's check more dates. Yes. In front of here. They have a they have a maid cafe over here. They have hair salon over there. But there's another concept cafe that's when you walk in here, you have an option to go right and up. But there's also an option to go left and right, or left and straight. And if you go left and straight ahead, there's the concept cafe I went to the most of the times. They were called Ferire. They had as theme nature fairies. And it's also the place where the owner gave me like the soda highball with ice cream in it. Alright. So, but yeah, I can post the links in the community. So definitely make sure then to check out the community. And then we have one more maid cafe left, if I'm correct. Yes. And that's Nyakubus. Here we go. Concept Cafe and Bar Nyakubus. It is this one. Let's see. Nice. They have at least some pictures of the maids. These are their outfits. They have like cat ears, and they also have cat tails, and they have succubus. No wait, they have succubus tails. But yeah, it's really awesome to go to. It's also pretty doable price-wise, because it's 2200. No, Spank, 야배, 매짜 야배요. 야배 쓰기돼요. But yeah, for 2200 yen, you can stay 1 hour there and have unlimited alcohol drinks. For 1600 yen, you have soft drinks, and then you get to keep talking for a full hour with one of those, with one of the Nyakubas. And let's see. They also have the Polaroid pictures, of course. Polaroid pictures are usually 1,000 yen, which is like 7 euros. And you've got an option to get a Polaroid picture of the maid or of the maid with you, like I had. Like I always went for the maid and me because that's the most funny thing to do, to go for. That's the best. They're all also open till like 11 p.m. Yeah, 11 p.m. So most of the concept cafes are open till 11 p.m. Yes. Yes, Spank. Yes. And here was Sweet Moon. So that's literally the first building. Wait, yeah, so that's like literally go in there, go up to like the 6th floor. And there's a door with yeah, there's like a door, and on it says cafe and bar Sweet Moon, and it's so worth it to go there. After that we shall be going a bistro, so that should be from, that is the, yeah, we can go from here. Yes, the best place to go to in Osaka is Denden Town. If you like anime, go to Denden Town. Denden Town is like a small Akihabara, and this is the location of Denden Town. Like it starts, usually if you go to, if you're not close to Denden Town and you go there with train, you come out at Ebischo train station, which is over there. Like you get out of there or over there, depends on which exit you take. Yeah, there's also, by the way, well, we're still in the back here. If we go over to here and go over to, no, don't, no, I did not want that. Here. Let's see. Yes, there's a really awesome pool bar named Pool Bar YOLO. Pool Bar YOLO, the owner, he speaks fluent English. So if you're not Japanese speaking, or if you just do not speak Japanese, go to YOLO. Like I always go there with no, the pool game, the pool game. They have billiards, they have darts, they have drinks, they have foods. Yeah, it's very open for tourists. So if you want to chill somewhere, definitely go there. It's really worth it. And the owner is a nice guy, so. Alright, back to Denden Town. So you get out like here, or you get out over there. Depends on which exit you take, or there. There are multiple exit ways. The train exit stations are massive in Japan. Like, I have been lost twice already in the train stations. And train station, metro stations, they're almost the same, and you get lost. They're giant. The amount of times I got lost. Such a pain. But anyways. So you exit over there or over there, and you take, of course, the walk on either of the sides. I can recommend taking this side because the most are on this street side. Right, so you cross there, you cross over here, and you go over here. And the first part, there are like a few hotels, and there are also some food stuff. So just some kombinis, some restaurants. That's what you first get. After that, yeah, you get like the how to say it? How to say it nicely? The first part after that is 18 plus shops. You can just walk past all of them. Just walk past. Yes, just walk past them. Just keep walking. Just walking. Also from here it should be fine to start walking in day. Not perfect yet. Almost. I have been into one before with a group of friends, just to see like what kind of things they all sold, and it's really weird. That's what. Yeah, it's really weird. Go there once, I'd say, and suggest, but you will be creeped out massively. Yes, only to see Spank. Don't worry. You can buy better stuff at. Oh wow! What is this? Yabe. No. Nande. What? Okay. For some reason there was someone walking around. And anyway, let's go. No, it was a bit further up ahead. Let's see. Oh no, we already went by it, didn't we? Yeah, we went by it. Because yeah, here we were here. Well, there is lots to see, yes, and you'll be creeped out, like definitely. There's no way you will not get creeped out. All right. This Mandarake. If you go anime shopping, manga shopping, first thing, go to Mandarake. Or if you especially want for manga, go to Book Off. Mandarake already sells everything for pretty cheap. It's great for figures, merchandise, other kind of things. But since it's a second-hand shop, there is no way that they have a stock of like what they have and what they don't have. You can ask the clerks if they have if there's anything that they are aware of, if it's there. But usually it's just like everything is divided in types, like manga, games, figures, but besides that you have to just look at it yourself. So it's a giant treasure trove. So if you go to Japan, go shopping, and especially anime shopping, search for a Mandarake and the Book Off first. After that, Melon Books is also a really good one. But make sure to go there first, because it's so much cheaper than when you buy them at the official stores. Like, most of my figures are at maximum 20 euros, and they're, if I would sell them currently, I can sell them for 80 or 90 euros. It's just massively how much price drop there is if there's already only a little bit of package damage. Like, if there's a little bit of damage on the package itself, it drops already like 20 euros in price. So, hi Noor, welcome. Welcome. A wild Noor has appeared. That is my Vtuber sibling. Definitely make sure to check him out. Have I done it? I should have done this, right? Comment should be there. Right. ちょっと待ってね。Pain. Ah, yes. I don't even know anymore how I edit those things. Give me 1 second to get it set up. Oh yeah, I think it's over here. Let's see. Oh wait, I think it was. Oh, I don't want any pop-ups. Is it here? Comments. Yes. There we go. All right, almost done. Yes, I have found the. Yes, it was really fun, Nora. It was so awesome. I'm glad we're able to meet up. Nora also like in the beginning when I was buying tons of Hololive merch every time, Nora also helped me send stuff a lot of times. So he really is amazing. Alright, this should be it. Where is camera? Yeah, like currently my money is yeah, he's my smuggler. I still remember getting like just asking Nora to buy everything and receiving a giant package filled with all kinds of merchandise. Alright. Comment then, Nora. It has now been added. Ja, it's added. Why is it not working? Tech support. Tech support.com. Oh wait, it's here. Oh wait, I need to restart the stream first for that to work. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Haha, it works too. Yeah, but definitely make sure to check Nora out. Yeah, I just posted. It has been added as a comment, so next time when you join Nora, it will be through the comment. I always keep forgetting to make comments for everyone. I should make one for Pixel as well. For the father. But yeah, back away from tech support towards anime shopping. Yes, Mandarake. Go there first. After that, there's Kidsland. Kidsland is mostly for model kits. Stuff like Gundam. And yeah, just like model kits, plastic model, mini cars, railroads, radio control cars. Gundam, all kinds of those. They even have on the giant front everything what they have, like, and on what store to find it. They have wristwatches. They also have some regular stuff over there. But over here, it's a kids land, which is mostly models and all that kind of stuff. And there's Mandarake as well. Oh wait, this is from 2016. Mandarake took this place over. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it became Mandarake. Yeah, it's definitely a yabe place for your wallet. Like, everything is a yabe place for your wallet. Alright, and we're back. But yeah. So yeah, Gunpla. There's not really much currently on this side. They have some computer stores. Let's switch back to August. Yes, they have Itachi stores. They all have all kinds of computer spot places. It's really fun. Let's see. Yes. And just walking around here, you will keep. This is also a Conceptcafe. Tripre. I still need to go there. I want to go to so many Conceptcafes. I want to come back and just keep exploring Maidcafes and Conceptcafes. Eh? Eh? Joke? Nande? Doko? Nande? No joke. And here. Ah. Yes, I most likely have missed it. Or was it the Hitachi that was called Hamachi? Oh no, that was with the member streams. And here it's At Home Maidcafe. At Home Maidcafe and At Home Maidcafe, as well as Maid Dreaming, are the Maidcafes to go when you just cannot speak Japanese or at really low level Japanese. Because also at home, they are also for tourists. No, unfortunately not Spank. Unfortunately not. Everyone wishes, but the rules say no. I know, right? I want to go back. Just like looking here through Google Maps again, I want to go back. I want to go to the maid cafes again. Pain, Peckle. But yeah, just walking on this side of the road, you will keep finding all kinds of arcades. No, not yeah. Arcades, anime shops. Like here's another anime shop, or yeah, anime shop. And there's not too much on this side, but there's a Taito station. So if you want to go, yeah, Noro, I completely forgot later on when you went back. I completely forgot to force you to go to a Maidcafe with me. It was such a shame. We could have gone to one of the concept cafes. If you ever go to Osaka again, and let me know and I send you some really good spots for concept cafes. They're also pretty cheap, like 2,000 yen for 1 hour unlimited alcoholic drinks. And you get to speak with one of the maids the entire time. So it's definitely worth it. And yeah, like this is Taito Station. There are a lot of arcades in here. The bottom is claw machines. And if you go up, there are also actually some just regular games. Some regular music, rhythm games. Also some other games that give you cards. It's worth it. It's really fun to go there. And over here we are back to the Animate. I know this location. This was this was my general point of. I always walked from my hotel all the way to Animate, and from Animate I knew the way to everywhere. Yeah, like there are also some little shops for some snacks or some foods. Oh yeah. Nore, if you're ever back again, this place sells amazingly delicious melon pan. Oh wait, didn't we get melon pan? I think we went here. I think we got melon pan. But yeah, the melon pan here is great. Yeah, so if you ever at Osaka at the Animate and you need some food, get a melon pan. Even if you don't need food, even if you're already full, if you just ate like 15 kilograms of food, I don't care. Get some melon pan. Even if it makes you explode, just eat it. It's great. It's worth it. And over here. Wait. Oh yeah, over here. There's Nyakabas. Conceptcafe. Nyakabas. Nore. Check out Nyakabas. What's again? Where's Animate? Oh yeah. Like just look at it. They are cats and succubus. Like what else do you want? Cats and succubus. They are so amazing. Alright. Back to walking around. So yeah, they're like little arcades as well on the sides. Yeah, bits. Nice one. Nice one. I gotta give that one to you. that was a good one. I approve. There's also some more anime shops over here. And this is still just a street. And there are more anime shops. As you can see, some gachas, some keychains. There are also a lot of second-hand shops. And in Japan, the second-hand shops are actually good quality. Here you have K-Books. K-Books also has a lot of good items. They also have some Hololive items. Last time I went there. So they have a K-Books has a dedicated floor for Vtubers. So all kind of Vtuber related second-hand merchandise they have at K-Books here. So also go to K-Books first. It's so worth it. Also here you can see one of the maids just waiting in front of the stoplight. You have a McDonald's, of course. Pretty good one. I went one time to the McDonald's just for the sake of it, just grabbing a burger, and it's pretty good. I was surprised. Also, just one single building. They're just giant buildings next to each other, and then you have one single building for claw machines and arcades. Oh. But looks like it's permanently closed already. Ah. It is being turned into a cafe. This one has a lot of good posters. Comic Jigsaw. Like, they have amazing high quality posters. They also have some acrylic stands, but most of them is like posters. it's definitely worth checking out. No. Right, so we were over there. There we go. Yeah, so we were over here. So definitely check it out if you're looking to buy some good and really high quality anime posters. They're not all anime, they also have just anime type posters. Definitely worth checking it out. And some more stuff. It's a specialty shop. And yeah, as you can see, just walking around, you keep finding more. This is card shop. And here's a mecha store. So for more Gundam and that kind of building thingies. Why is it blurred? Alright. Alright. Yeah, like just walking on this one side of the road. So many anime shops. Computer shops. No clue what it is. Is one open? Nope. No clue what it is. What? Why am I in 2013? Yeah, just walking around over here is so. Hey. You just. Oh. Yeah, but no. It's not without. No. Pain. I hate it so much. I hate this. Wait, where were we even? Oh, there we go. We should be around. Where do we go? It's so annoying how it, yeah, skill issue for real. Let's see, let's go. I think we were more back. Yeah, because we were still exploring. Oh, yeah. This looks like a Maidcafe. It looks like they have stopped. Egg. Egg. Maybe it was gacha. Maybe it is gacha. Oh, looks like it's pretty recent here. Alright. Alright, anyway. Walking around. Walking around downtown. Yeah, so at here it really stops a bit. Yeah, so you can go further here, but you will not find any more really anime type of stuff. The best thing you can do is, once you've visited this entire street, to go back again. All the way. All the way. All the way. Here? Yes. Back to the animate. And from the animate on. Oh, look. This one was when the animate was open. So there's a lot of gacha, a lot of floors, definitely worth checking out. But we can go and look in the animate. Maybe. Yes. Let's go. Yeah, as you can see, there's just every kind of different things all over. Giant cardboards. They also had some limited time anime or Hololive merchandise, as well as Niji-sanji. So if you're a fan of Hololive or Niji-sanji, and especially if you're currently going to Animate, to Osaka, go to the Animate. It's worth checking out. They have some amazing items. It's like anime items all over the place. Figures. Yeah, they have everything. They also have some Metroid. manga, second-hand corner, more figures, books, mangas, other kind of merchandise, and at the Animate, oh, they even had once a mascot. Nice. And at the Animate, it's like how to say it? Yeah, like the most recent hype anime is always you can always find it in Animate. So of anime that are less familiar or yeah, just less known, there's a high chance you won't find them here. But that's but they do have like the second-hand spots for that. But yeah, like look at it all here. All kind of keychains, buttons, tons and tons of manga. Figures, yeah. And yeah, like if you visited that one, like if you visited that one street, oh well. Yeah, just go here, just explore this backside, because in the backside a lot of great stores are there as well. Let's see. When was third one open? Oh, here. This is a really good spot for figures. Second-hand store and really cheap. Really cheap second-hand store for especially for figures. Like that's the most. Yeah, they have mostly figures. They also have a little bit gacha. And let's see. More computer stores. They have a Kotobukiya, which is also an anime shop. And yeah, more shops. So if you thought that one street filled with anime shops was it, no, it definitely was not. There is way more. Also on these sides, there's also hobbies here. Card game communications shop, cards for hobby items, all that kind of stuff. That is look at like there's a no. It's so awesome to see. Oh, they do anime too? Oh, you mean Kotobukiya? Yeah, they definitely do anime too. Here, for example, they in February 23 they had Nijisanji shop. But they also do anime. And not only figures. They do have some figures, as you can see. But also some regular goods. And this is also like multiple floors. Like as you can see, there's still more floors there. Usually these type of spots, like anime shops, have more than one floor. So always go explore the higher levels too. And there's an awesome Maidcafe over there. Oh, such a shame. I want more. I want Maidcafes to be here as well. I wish there was just like a place I could go to every time for a Maidcafe. But they just won't stick with Dutch people, unfortunately. It's just not worth it. There's here another comic Toranoana. And they also have not only comics, but as you can see also some merchandise. And you see more mates giving out flyers. Now, why 2014? Why does it keep jumping to 2014 and 2015? I wasn't even in Japan. Yeah, but it's expensive. Like opening shops is expensive, and in Japan and in the Netherlands, Dutch people are really, they don't want to spend a lot of money on something. There will definitely be people coming, but yeah, it will just not bring in enough revenue to keep up, unfortunately. Because if there was one, or even if I would make one, like, I'd be there every day. And you would still miss the Japanese aspect. Because, yeah, like, I like the Japanese language. It's one of the reasons I started studying it. And started doing courses. Just because I like the language itself. And just being able to speak with mates in Japanese also gives a really awesome experience. Alright, there's another card shop here. Yeah, like, we can just explore for the entire day and still keep finding more and new anime shops. I haven't even been in all of these, just because by the time I came at the anime I already had so much stuff. I needed to go back to the hotel because I was carrying way too many items. There's some more amusement stuff. Another bar. Maidcafe. Some regular shops. A capsule toy store. All for capsule toys. For gacha. As well as some claw machines. And see, we just keep finding more. Oh no, definitely not. There's no Nekopara themed cafe. Hi Scotty, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How has your day been going so far? Or evening or morning? Yeah, here's another arcade. We have one when it was open, January 21st. Let's see, just more stuff to buy. But yeah, there's unfortunately no Nekopara themed cafe. They do have mates. They do have mates with cat ears. But not like really Nekopara. There's also another maid reaming that's over here. It should be over in there. Oh, nice. So it's still morning for you. But yeah, so there's another maid cafe of maid reaming over here. There's another maid cafe over here. Like another maid reaming. That's bigger. And it's like, yeah, you have to go in here. So don't take the stairs, but go in here. Take the elevator. And the third floor, you need to go out. And when you go out, there you will, like, directly from the elevator, you will pop into the maid cafe. And they will welcome you. And they have a lot of space. It's really awesome. Oh, and a Daiso. Daisos are great. Daisos are amazing. Daiso is the 100 yen store. So everything is 100 yen. Except when you buy one item and try to pay it and it's 120 yen. Because in Japan they usually don't add the taxes, which is a pain. But yeah, everything in the Daiso is 100 yen. And there are a few items that are not 100 yen, but that's written on it. So you will be easily able to find them. And it's definitely worth checking out. They have a lot of items. Like we can... Wait, we can search them for Maid Rimi. And it was either this one? Ah, yes. So that means that... Yeah, here we go. Found him. Aha! This is the Daiso. Like, they have a lot of different general goods. Spoons, they also have chopsticks. They also have food, snacks. Even for fishing. The decorations. Like, they have everything. They have a lot of stuff. And most of it is 100 yen, which is extremely cheap. Like even these cups, 100 yen each. A sake bottle for tea. Rice bowls. Just if you ever need general goods, go to the Daiso. It's really great. They have a lot of general goods. And it's cheap, so definitely worth it if you need items. Let me show you something, Spank. These are all the 100 yen stores. In Osaka. This is only in Osaka. Because they have them in Tokyo, Kyoto. They have them here, in Kyoto, in Nara. They have it everywhere. The Daiso is... I have no clue how they are able to be so gigantically big and still only as 100 yen. A lot of the items they also make themselves even. But yeah, I think this would be a good point to stop. We went over some anime shops. Which ones to go first? Which is Mandarake, Bukov, and basically second-hand stores first. Go there first before going anywhere else. And yeah, go those first, and after that... Oh, wait. If I remember correctly. There should be one. Go further up. No, just keep going further. There should be over here. Yes, this is the Bukov. Bukov has manga for 100 yen, so that's 66 cents for one manga. Of course, that's not everything, but they do have it for a lot of things. And yeah, Bukov also has a lot of items. Mostly manga and comics, novels. But they also have things like DVDs. They also have games like PlayStation, GameCube. They have a few figures, not a lot. They have cards, more books. They also have book sets. Like for example, this 10,000 yen is for all of these books. They have some great deals. Definitely also worth checking out. Yeah, like just all kinds of secondhand manga. Yeah, it's if you want to buy Japanese manga, like I like reading Japanese manga, only I read it in English. But what I do, I go to the Bukov or Mandarake and I buy them there. I buy them in Japanese because Japanese manga just looks much more cooler. And I read them online in English, but I always make sure to buy the Japanese copies. There's also stuff like Switch games. And usually I just walk around, like walk through the pathways look at the covers of the mangas, and yeah, just look for cute looking mangas, and then I buy them. Like, they're even open in the evening. I recall they're open till 11 p.m. Nintendo games are not region locked. For the Switch, well, at least Nintendo games sometimes are region locked. Indeed. But for the Switch, for example, they are not. But yeah, if you do, but if you want to buy games for other consoles, indeed, of Nintendo, there's a high chance they are region locked. But the Switch is not. I do have a Switch. I did not buy any Switch games yet. I'll buy them next time. I do have a PS Vita, which every time I go I buy some just secondhand PS Vita games. But yeah, it's worth it. Definitely go check out Bukov. Especially if you want manga, go to Bukov first. It's like 100 yen. And with that, I shall be ending the stream. And yeah, it was really fun. That's this. Yeah, it was really fun talking about the trip and stuff. If you guys have ever any questions, even if it's a different kind of stream, just ask. I love talking about Japan, or items, or what kind of merch to buy best, or what place to go first. I will be putting all the Google Map links in the community tab of YouTube. So expect like 30 to 45 minutes, and then there will be a massive amount of links in there. So definitely keep an eye out for that. In theory I should, but I will not. I will, however, be changing some of the anime posters into some of my fan art. But I still need to figure out some ways on exactly which layers I can turn off and not, because there are a ton of layers in my background. But yeah. I hope you had fun as well. I really had fun. I like explaining and showing everything off. So I hope you guys had fun as well. Well then, I will say Matanya, Otsukumi, and I will see you guys next time. And again, if you have any questions, you're also free to add them in the comments of this video. I keep track of every comment. I see you guys. I'm watching. I'm always watching. I'm watching everywhere. Yeah. I'm always in your floor. Yeah. But yeah, feel free to ask any questions on the comments on the video, or just when I'm streaming. Like, feel free to ask any like Japanese related questions or Maidcafe questions. I love answering those. Doesn't matter what type of stream it is. Alright. おつくみみんなはめっちゃ頑張る。本当にありがとう。私は本当に楽しかった。だからみんなはめっちゃありがとう。じゃあねー。またにゃー。